were you at Mark Henry's Hall of Fame induction in New Orleans? Because I know you were.
No, but I did. I was lucky enough. Me and Mark Henry, we did. I wasn't at his ceremony because I was on another event that called Rassicon.
Okay.
So I was at the Rassicon event that went on at the same time as that. But me and Mark Henry, we did got the chance to spend 2 days together with Big Time Wrestling about a week before his introduction.
Okay.
So it was great for us to to talk and to see each other and everything. So it worked out real good for us.
Do you think?
And me and Mark Henry, we keep up with each other anyway. He get mad at me if I don't call him at least once a month. He said, I want to hear from you at least once a month. And when a month go by and I don't call him, he call me and say, hey, what, you forgot about me? So me and him, luckily, we remained, we met each other for the first time back in 2008, and we've been close friends for the past, what is that, 12 years now?
How was your strength in the gym when you were training with him at the downward end of your career? Did you match up still pretty well with him in the gym strength-wise when you guys were partners?
Not when it come to pushing.
Okay.
With pulling, I could pull with Mark, but I couldn't push with him because Mark Henry, he starts off on the bench with 500, and he met me at the down end of my benching. So the most weight that Mark Henry saw me bench press was 405 pounds.
Right.
And he never saw me doing more than that. But I've seen Mark Henry do 550.
Okay, I see.
But see, the amazing thing about Mark Henry doing 550, he's not a power lifter. He's never benched before. Until he met me, he never started bench. He never did a bench press in 2008.
Right, because he was doing Olympic lifts, right?
He's an Olympic lifter. Yeah, he do the clean and jerk and snatches and movements like that, and deadlifts and stuff like that, and squat. But he never did benches before until he met me. And I got him doing benches. And his first day to do benches, he did 495. His first day benching, first time.
Wow.
I put 5 plates on each end and Mark Henry pushed it up like nothing. But then when it comes to pushing like a building or trucks, it's no problem. Mark Henry was in Europe. They said that we couldn't get through the bus because they got narrow streets in Europe. They don't have the wide streets like they do in America. They got real narrow streets. So if the bus couldn't get by, then somebody on the bus said, Mark. And Mark Henry get up, walk off the bus, grab the back end of the car, set it up on the sidewalk, walk right to the front, pick up the front, set it on the sidewalk.
That's impressive.
I see Mark Henry push like a Greyhound bus, the bus we travel, it look like a Greyhound bus. I saw him push that uphill by himself. But what happened, when we go from like one part, like let's say leaving Portugal and we're on our way to Germany, where Undertaker likes to have a shot. He has some whiskey and he gives everybody to celebrate, the tour before we go to the next country. We do the overseas stuff. So Undertaker called on it. So it was our last day in Europe, and we're getting ready to fly back to America to do Monday Night Raw. So Undertaker wanted to invite the bus driver. Well, the bus driver turned the bus off, but he forgot to turn the lights off. So he's back there laughing and joking, having a food and drinks with us. So we all get ready to go to the bus. The battery's dead. So the only way to get the bus started, you got to kickstart the bus. But all the arenas, if you go to the arena, it's all uphill.
Yeah.
Because the parking for these arenas is underground, so you got to go down a ramp to get to the basement, to get to the parking. But when you come out of the parking, you have to go uphill. So all the wrestlers got out and started pushing, and they pushed up a little bit, the bus rolled back. They pushed up a little bit, the bus rolled back. Mark Henry is sitting there watching them. Finally, he got frustrated. He said, y'all get out the way. So he put his back up against it first to get it started. Once he got that thing started, he flipped around real fast and started running with this bus.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I stood right in the ring and watch him take his bare hand and bend a frying pan. I saw him doing that.
Wow.
I saw him rip phone booths in half. I see Mark Henry do. I tell you something else I saw him do at 450 pounds.
What was that?
I saw him. We was at this. We was at this gym one time, and back in the back they had these basketball courts. Mark Henry took the ball, dribbled, and slam dunked the ball.
That's something I wish you had on tape. That would be impressive to see.
I wish I had taped it too. If I knew how to use my cell phone like I do now, I would have filmed that. But he said that there are tapes of him doing it, but he was at a lighter weight when he did it. He was on like 300, but he said you could find that on air. He done it many times. A lot of us seen him doing that. And another thing about Mark Henry too, a lot of people don't know. He's very quick. He's a fast runner.
Okay,
He can't run. Yeah, he can't run a long distance long, but like in a 40-yard stretch, there's very few people can outrun Mark Henry in a 40-yard.
Interesting.
Like if you go 40, yeah, 40 meters. Yeah, if you go 40 meters, Mark Henry give you trouble in 40 meters. Now 100 meters, you beat him because he got this he got a strange type of energy. He had these quick bursts, but once he had a quick burst, then he had to stop.
Right. So he could have played NFL maybe.
Right. They come from his days of weightlifting. You know, the energy build up, but the energy burned out real fast with him. And you notice he wrestled the same way. He would have a quick burst and then he would stop. A quick burst and then he would stop.
Yeah.
But he'd been like that his whole life because of the type of sport he was in.